Mango Bay, Mango Bay.
Mango Bay.
Mango Bay, Mango Bay, Mango Bay, Mango Bay, your Mango Bay.
We hanging out in the
It's the virtual mangrove. Okay.
virtual mangrove ecosystem 2,
Yeah.
self-sustaining environment.
A
Bro,
lot going on.
it is crazy that after all this fame that I've forgotten your name, and it's such
Oh
a
my
shitty
god.
thing. Fame is a bitch. Jonathan, fame is a bitch.
I know. I can't believe you got publicly outed for sexual harassment. What the fuck?
Whoa, what was she wearing? Nothing. AK, Mango Bay, what is up? What is up?
Holy shit. The world is on fire. The world is on fire, first of all, because of you on America's Got Talent. Hello. My boy Usama stands up. My favorite part.
Sit down.
My favorite part, here's how charming you were, right? Here's how charming you were. You were so charming that when you told the guests about your worst comedy experience of bombing at your brother's wedding, classic story, by the way, go back to multiple Mango Bay episodes, Simon was so already charmed by you. He was like, oh my God, I did the same thing. He was like, I did the same thing. The hardest motherfucker in show business, okay? The toughest nut to crack. The most discerning of all Hollywood pedophiles. I'm just kidding. Edit that out, Joe. Was just immediately smitten by you. He was like, I did the same thing. Oh my God. He didn't even have a clever, witty story. He had nothing like that. He was just like, I did the same thing. Oh my God, me too, me too. The story just tapered off into nothingness. Even Sophia Vergara was like, okay, Simon, whatever, shut up. You shut the fuck up, Simon. Okay, nobody cares.
Dude, you're right. The fact that I could feel a connection to Simon, everyone was like,
Immediately. That was the fucked up thing about it. It was actually immediately. Immediately he wanted to like you. You know, I could feel he was getting like the sweaty chest hair sweat, which I can relate, Simon. I can relate. Okay?
every season, Simon unbuttons one more button from his shirt.
I mean, he had like the little V-neck, the little Eurotrash V-neck on, you know.
I didn't know that was still
and he was dripping. He was fucking bashful with you, bro. He was like bashful. That was the best part. I'm looking at this guy, I'm like, you're the meanest person on earth, and you're just like giggling at Usama before he even starts his set, which, by the way, listeners, viewers, go fucking YouTube the man's name, Usama Siddiqui, America's Got Talent.
Hello.
Okay. Unreal performance. Dude, I was so fucking proud of you. I showed my girlfriend. I sent it to my parents. I watched it like 10 times. I'm almost dying as a result. I have such little lung capacity left from laughing. Classic bits in there. And there was one joke in there where I did contribute a tag. Oh,
the Gregory Bryan. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. And I was a proud ass fucking babe.
Buddy.
I was a proud motherfucking babe.
Dude, I absorb. I'm not gonna listen to your idea.
Dude, listen, I cannot tell you how fucking proud I was though of you, seeing you up there. Yeah, and I was like, thank God I get to ride this motherfucker's coattails.
Hey,
the upper middle class life.
Listen, but Simon's already on one of them, so you might want to, dude. He's like, so are we hanging out later? Or like, what's going on here? Or like, Storms, the Dizzy Rascal got a concert.
Dizzy Rascal.
I heard you
block parties. I'm going to a show. Block parties playing. Block parties. You know them?
Have you ever heard of Adele? I got 2 tickets if you want. I'm not going to say, maybe you can bond over our share wedding stories if you want. I'm like,
you ever heard of Ricky Gervais? Yeah, he's also singing. He's doing a concert for us. Not comedy. He's just singing for them.
And then Simon's talking. I do that lip thing. I'm like,
yeah. He's like, yeah. Go in. He opens his mouth and you do it.
Big Ben. That's a 3-way with a building.
Big Bangladesh, and then you pull down your pants. Hell yeah.
Going to Big Ben. Oh, I thought it'd be a monument. No, it's my gay lover, Big Ben. He's gonna fuck you in the ass.
Yeah, I'm a bottom. I'm a twink. Just so you know. I'm a twink.
Time to make your dick the Thames. Let's go, dude. So So it's so funny too, and all love to you, bro. No one's a bigger champion of the boy, and likewise, you already know. You know what I'm saying? Like it's the level of volley in terms of social media. You know what I'm saying? Like
I was so desperate last night, though. I was so desperate last night because I don't have TV, right? Just have the apps, the streaming services, and all that, the Apple TV, whatever. That I couldn't. So I immediately at like 9:30. From 9:30, I was just like YouTubing Usama Siddiqui, America's Got Talent, until like 10:30 or something. It came up, and I was like, "Fuck yeah, fuck
hell yeah, bro!"
They got your whole story up there, your med school shit. I was just like,
I try to play it. They had me squatting on something.
Yeah,
that was like me sleeping in my dorm. But they were like, "You was homeless," and it's just me sleeping in my house.
Yeah, exactly. It showed you hugging your mom. It's like, what?
And then it's like they'll overlay the saddest thing. Like I'll be hugging my mom, and the voice is like, "And then he got AIDS." And it's like it was like from the mom,
from the mom. Yeah, exactly.
It's like, dude, it's like America's Got Sadness. It's like you have to be like, like eventually the sad stories are gonna be so sad they won't even make sense. You know,
my favorite was when Terry Crews was like, "What happened to Alejandro? What happened to Alejandro?
What happened to Alejandro, man?" It's so sad. It's like they'll be like, "Hi guys, my name is Dane. I'm a juggler. I'm 26 and I have no limbs."
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, what? Eventually, the stories are gonna be so sad they're not gonna even make sense. It's like,
"Hi guys, I'm Dane and I only have a head. Here I am to do magical juggling for you."
What? What would you do if you win the money? If I win the money, I'm gonna go find my dad in the fifth dimension.
Yeah.
What? You heard it here, folks.
And Terry Crews like, fifth dimension.
And then Simon's like, we all really support your journey into the fifth dimension here.
But I just don't see it with you.
I just don't see it with you.
I'm sorry, but you dropped here, third dimension.
You're not good in any dimension.
Yeah.
Actually, no.
The problem is your act has no dimension to it.
He is such a fucking like cold hater.
He is, man. He is. I love all these British haters on TV in general. Like Gordon Ramsay's my favorite, by far. I've watched his show and just been like, "Please abuse me, bro. Please abuse me. Donkey."
Be like, "Are you daft?
Yeah, you daft?
Are you
the risotto? You don't know how to make a risotto. You failed fucking afterbirth, cunt."
How many times do you think they take out the word fag or something? Like how many?
Oh my god.
Like how much editing?
Gordon Ramsay, I think it took him 3 seasons to not say the N-word. You know what I'm saying? They had to keep training him.
Every blooper is him just saying the N-word, like, "Ow, poppycock, hogwash."
Although I don't think they say they have our racial slurs in England. They have like other. I think anybody who's not white, anyone who's not white, they just call them a packy. That's it.
I love when the slur is just a name for the people. You know what I'm saying? Might as well just call me a human. You know what I'm saying? But what's so funny is after I did the show, right? Because it's never a self-contained nice credit with your family, right? My mom, of course, called every auntie from here to Mecca.
Oh,
right?
Dude, I went to the YouTube comment section. There was a couple uncles, and they're like, very well done, proud of you, Usama.
Let me tell you. So, first of all, it's like I got married, basically. I got engaged, and I was talking to my mom was like, "You will get on the phone and say thank you to all the people that watched." So I'll do after the show. I was just saying thank you to all aunties.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. And then here's the funniest thing. Classic Indian uncle compliments the entire night. All right? You're just like, I totally understand this. Usama, wanted to say, great job, amazing work. Loud though. But great. I'm like, bitch. Indian uncles always get thrown one blow dart of pain.
When are you going back to med school, huh?
No, this is a fun little
fun
experience.
hobby you have going, huh? Dude, my favorite were the YouTube comments where they're comparing you to the most random people. The most random people. They're like, "This guy sounds like Michael Jordan." I'm like, what? What?
I will get The Rock a lot.
Yeah, I was getting The Rock. I was like, where is that coming from?
Dude, I mean, I guess neck down, I get it, right?
Yeah,
but
exactly.
As a voice, I just never understood that. You know what I'm saying?
Understood that one bit. Never one bit.
Dude, it's so funny because Indian uncles, they're also like, no matter what you do, they're gonna find it's some way of like power struggle. Like, listen, I like you, but I'm the boss, and I will always be the boss.
They're all drunk on fucking haterade, man. They just been sipping on that.
And then
Like
And their
Ruhafza,
kids-
like a nice cool Ruhafza.
And their kids aren't grown up on formula. When they're babies, they just
Yeah.
feed them more Haterade. you
Yeah,
know?
exactly. Actually, the fathers breastfeed the kids on Gatorade. That's what they be lactating.
Hey, you're gonna need this next time one of your friends does something good with their lives.
For like Indian Punjabi uncles, the right tit is Shiva's Regal Scotch whiskey, and then the left tit is Haterade. You know what I'm saying? That's what they're nursing the kids on.
Dude, it's so funny. It's like you could save an Indian uncle's life and be like, you were a little tight on the
Yeah.
cake. Why did you carry me so? I was kind of losing air.
You're kind of bony, huh? You're bony.
Huh? And you're just whisking him off to safety.
Yeah.
You're gonna go back to
I didn't want to leave. Who told you to take me, huh? Who told you to take me?
Hey,
Leave me there.
you got a C- in life safe.
Yeah, if an Indian uncle, if an Indian dad or uncle sees somebody trying to help them, they're like, no, I got it. The shark is eating your fucking left testicle right now. I got it. It's okay.
I will tell the shark.
Get away. Yeah, exactly.
Shut up. And then he's telling the shark, shut up. Hey, shut up. Hey, shut up.
Shut up.
Hey, shut up. You have a D in Jaws. Get out of here. They're just grading everything. You have an F in gills. Shut up.
C minus. One leg, huh? That's it. One leg. C minus. Idiot.
But even when the shark is coming with the Jaws theme song, they're like, da-da, 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 da-da.
Such haters.
Like, shouts to the Bengali uncles. My fucking uncle, he would always do this thing where like he would teach me math, and if I got one right, like say I got a geometry question right, the next question he would ask would be linear fucking algebra, right? He would never let me leave.
He's like, oh, you think you're a big shot, huh? You think you're a big shot?
Yeah. Oh, nice job on
You think Aryabhat, huh? You think Aryabhat, huh? That's what you think. You think you're Brahmaputra, huh? Huh?
Hey, we created zero, as in that's what you're worth to me.
Yeah.
How about that? How about that, bitch? Indian uncles. Indian uncles are so unabashedly themselves.
Well, the worst part of getting taught math by an Indian dad, it's like you'll be taking like calculus or something, like, Dad, I need some help with this. And then he'll come and they'll take you way back in the lesson, like, okay, what's 1 + 1? I'm like, what? No, bitch.
It's so true.
I'm dealing with secants right now. What? I got the 1 + 1 down, okay?
1 + 1! You can say 2 and then they hit you. It's an insane thing.
Exactly.
It's an insane thing, dude. I remember my dad, the only time he ever hit me was during physics class, like when I was learning physics from him.
Yeah.
And he would always, you'd say some shit that was legit Swahili, right? He'd be like, okay, if there's 2 pulley systems and one is made of copper and one is made of gold, what pulley system will have more torque? And I'm like, 4. And he's like, I swear to God. Dude, he's like,
You've heard of Planck's law? This is Intikam's law. Bop.
Hey, whatever can go wrong, will go wrong. And
all the physics word problems he gave you had to do with beatings.
Dude, the Indian Murphy's Law is whatever can get beat, will get beat. That's Indian Murphy's Law. Murphy's Law. Murphy's Law.
Murphy's law. But not sweet.
But not the sweet kind. Call me Salt Bay. With your tears.
Oh my God.
Dude, Indian uncles. My dad would do this thing. He would say that I would get it wrong, right? He'd put a grenade in my mouth, pull out the pin, right? And then he'd just watch. So now what? And it'd be like 4, and then he would explain. Dude, my dad was so insane.
Yeah.
Because he was not a teacher. All Indians.
Oh, I know.
They know
They're not
teaching
teachers.
from the switch. You know,
Yeah,
that's how they
yeah.
learn. They have no other recourse,
They're doers. They're just
How to
doers,
teach.
strictly doers, you know?
right?
That's why they worship the teachers. They're like, this is the guru. This is the guy who knows how to transmit the knowledge, you know?
Dude, insane. I mean, those teachers were just real deal. That
Yeah.
Also, women had power. So if you were a women teacher, you could hit the kid. It's
Oh,
the
yeah.
weird thing where like women were given this utmost sense of respect if they were a teacher.
I mean, in many ways, India, that's the thing. It's like, it's very gender backwards in many ways, but I think that's
Yeah.
also because of like an education level thing, right?
Yeah.
But if you look at the subcontinent, India, Bangladesh, Pakistan, they've all had female prime ministers. You
Sure.
can't say that about the fucking United States.
But they're all females who look like dudes.
It's true. They got bigger daddies than anyone else.
That's not a hijab. That's just more hair on their head.
It's just more hair. Well, they've all had female leadership, you know.
That's
You
true.
can't say that about the fucking United States.
I would say every developed country had at least one woman leader, right? So far, besides America and Canada. This is
I don't know if France has had.
right out my ass, dude.
Yeah.
G7. G7 is, China never had one. Never mind.
China never had one. I don't think France has ever had one. Italy, I doubt it.
Germany.
Mussolini's granddaughter was a porn star, apparently, and she was running for office for some time, but I don't think she
was
made it to
Mussolini.
the top seat, you know?
Mussolini was also the first porn star, actually. Yeah, he was totalitarian porn.
They got him Il Duce. Il Duce. Hey.
Also, Mussolini sounds like the act of coming on a girl's face in Italian.
Hey,
Mussolini!
It's the verb of mozzarella to Mussolini.
To mozzarella someone's face.
It's a Mussolini.
I would assume that Italian come as thicker. You know, it's more curdled.
Yeah, it is, exactly. And kind of runny. You know?
You know what I'm saying? And my mother make a good mozzarella. Right from my daddy's dick.
Mozzarella.
Right from my daddy's cock. Christ, dude. So insane. And also, you know, for AGT, I'm getting a lot of weird friend requests, right? And like, you know, half of them are normal, and then, you know, just like John Smith or Jen, and then one of them is like EM space CATT.
Oh, yeah, it's Elon Musk's son or whatever.
Who could that be? My name's MCAT. It's like this is like how they're trying to trap me. Old white ladies like
yeah, exactly. Or it's like your dad being like, this will get him to do. He's friends with the MCAT. It's a step in the right direction.
Hey, don't hang out with GMAT anymore. He will never take you to greatness. Okay.
You know what America really needs? Doctors. Okay, doctors, not talent. Doctor.
Right. If you want to infect every Indian uncle's computer, just ask for a friend request, and the name is DOCK space TARC. Doctors. Of course, friend request. Of course, friend.
What is best friend request, huh?
Close friend. Green circle on the IG. Green circle on the IG.
Mango fucking Bay, y'all.
Mango fucking Bay, dude. We already here.
We're zooming just another week before we're together again.
Dude, we're almost here. We're almost here. I cannot wait to see your fucking ass. I'm gonna squeeze a nipple. I'm gonna lick the other one. I'm gonna fucking break your wrist and put my dick in the hole. I swear, I don't know what's gonna happen, bro.
Dude, it's gonna be wild. I'm just gonna be here at the bottom to all these horrific things that you're talking about.
Dude, I'm gonna hug you, and then your hair is gonna just like wrap around me.
It's gonna cocoon us.
Yes, dude. And I'm gonna be just like inculcated inside your body.
Exactly. And this is my boy Usama Stands Up. Follow him. You know what it is.
Mussolini on your tits, bro. You already know. And this is my boy, Rana. Ha ha.
Know what it is, yo, fans. Follow us subscribe to us on YouTube. Write us a nice review on iTunes. Hit up the Patreon if you want some dope bonus content. And most importantly, we got a Mango Bay live show coming up early July.
TBD. We're thinking
July for the date. July 3rd is a tentative date. We got a fire lineup of Brown comics coming at you, but it's not what the show is necessarily about. It's going to be a fucking amazing show.
Be great.
All proceeds from the show are going to go towards Campaign Zero, amazing initiative to end police violence in America. They've got a solid, granular platform that's there to get shit done. We're very excited to do this. Very excited to give the proceeds from the show to such a worthy and noble cause. We're so excited to see you guys there.
Look for all the info, right? So stay tuned with us. Follow us. Apple, Spotify, Zomato,
WhatsApp.
We're on WhatsApp. Follow us on Pornhub.
World. Weibo.
Follow us on Redbone. Follow us on Trump.net. Dude, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be fucking great. It's gonna be a hot show. It's gonna be so fucking brown as fuck. It's gonna be unapologetically brown as fuck, dude.
It's gonna be wild.
No,
you know, we had something.
Listen, you have to trace back your lineage, and if you have any fucking Oregon blood, get the fuck out of the team.
Yeah, no Oregonians here.
No Oregonians. Bro.
No
No
Oregonians.
Caucasus Mountain peoples. Bro. Hold up.
It's going to be great. We wanted to do the show live just for you guys to know. We had a whole big live show planned. COVID-19 hit. And, you know, we still wanted to do it, but you guys were pussies. No, I'm kidding. We didn't want to. We got to be safe, respectful of everything that's going on, social distancing and all that. So we're going to start off live with the Zoom show, but fear not, we are going to have a fucking hype live show.
Dude, it's going to be like, you can win like prizes, dick pics.
You're going to get married there. It could be a wedding. It could be a fucking
we're not going to tell you. We're not going to tell you. You're going to wake up fucking married.
It's going to be truly Desi experience, you know?
It's going to be fucking, it might ruin your life. It's so good, it might ruin your life.
Yeah. I think it's such a weird scam the way they do it, where they're like, hey, let me put you, young lady, and all this gold jewelry and silk finer. And they're like, what's going on? They're like, you're done, bitch. Life is over.
Dude, it's like,
welcome to Raj's world.
If you look down at the necklace, you can't notice how 95 years old he is.
Yeah,
you know
exactly.
Like these fucking old men. That's the creepiest thing we've ever done. Yeah. Is this old men grooming women, little girls to be wives. I mean, who
Epstein did not kill himself. He moved to India, okay? And he got married, legitly, okay?
And now his name is Jeffrey Epstein. Epstein. Dude,
and he's starting his own country called Epstein.
Epstein. Dude, Epstein sounds like a haven for all pedophiles.
Do you think that's what he called his island? You know? Epstein.
Dude, you come on here. It's laws made for you. The age of consent is 0. Come on over here, dude. Get in here. Down to Epstein.
Oh my God.
There's Epcot where you can't fuck kids.
Yeah, exactly. Epcot.
Mandatory.
Yeah.
Dude, today's episode, a powerful episode, a fun episode. A lot of things. Cops. So basically, today's the Irish episode of Mango Bay.
Oh, we never really talked about the Irish, Osama.
Hey, dude, you know what can stop all the police violence? One Irish cop.
One Irish cop.
What are y'all doing out here?
The thing is, like, Irish people are so cool. I don't believe Irish cops would necessarily. I think it's just like straight up whitey cops, like mixed mongrel whitey.
Hateful. Irish people are not hateful. They're hateful.
They're
Irish
lovers.
People hate themselves. It's great.
Yeah, dude, exactly. They're lovers. That's why they're funny. Irish people are funny, you know?
Funny people. Irish Italians, bro. They're the two best wives. We talked about this. Yeah. Fucking the baton white cop guy. You know? The cop with the beat. That's the Irish cop. Mm-hmm. You know? But he should have been at the protest. No tear gas, fellas. Yeah. No tear gas.
He would have just been bopping it with his baton, you know? Officer O'Malley on the scene.
O'Malley.
What's with all the tear gas?
Saving everyone's lives. Hey, brother, tear gas. Not on my watch.
Oh, man. Because, you know, Irish people, they're all not all, but they're all very leftist because of the freedom movement in Ireland. You know what I'm saying? Sure. They hate the British, you know?
You still got Ulster, right? Ulster fucking still pumping iron, right?
Holding it down, you know? Shouts to the IRA. Shouts to Sinn Féin.
Shouts to the one good U2 song.
Yeah.
Bloody Sunday.
That's the only one.
That's a song about the IRA, I think. But anyway, whatever.
Yeah.
It's like, why? Listen, you can only do political protest songs if all your other songs don't suck. Okay?
Yeah, exactly. Otherwise, you lost the war for free Ireland, you two. You realize that? You lost the war. You know, the minute you forced your album onto iPhone users like that, you lost the fucking war.
You should be killed by a firing squad of Steve Coogan, Piers Morgan, Adele, and Lily Allen. You know what I'm saying? And other famous
Bono, more like no, okay? Please, just stop. Just stop, bro.
Bono? More like no. Oh, God. That's actually one of his lyrics, by the way. I don't know if you know that.
Please no.
That's one of his lyrics. Bono, more like no.
Yeah.
His songs are all like deep Irish breathing. It's like, so you just drink a pint and 9 and then go to the studio and just sing, dude?
God, they're such a shit band. I never understood why anybody liked them. They were like elevator music. that only played when you're going down on the elevator.
It plays when the cord's cut off and you're just hurtling to your death.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like you too. Like, oh, this is really good elevator music before I die.
Hashtag you too.
Hashtag you too.
It's worse than me too. Only thing worse than me too is you too.
You too, dude. Jesus Christ. That's great.
Oh, God. Oh, I got a bit of a Bono in my pants. Put it away. Put it away. Oh, we just got hashtag you too.
Hard rock indeed, fellas. And now soft rock. You know what I mean? Dude, cops are hilarious in that they're so because you've been protesting. My mom's here. I can't go out and walk. You know, you were out there putting on your nice Birkenstocks and getting out there, the nice Crocs. And it's so funny how, like, these cops were also on Animaniacs, you know? They're like cartoons, how fucking bad they are, dude. It's like, bro, this is not even real.
Yeah, they're terrible. Dude, I swear to God, at the when I was walking to the protest, they had barricades set up protecting all the white neighborhoods in Brooklyn, basically. And behind the barricade, I swear to God, I saw this cop. He was like 9 feet tall. He's holding his billy club, his baton, and he's like going like this. I'm like, dude, you're literally horny to beat somebody up with your baton right now.
I think what happened is he's in a gay relationship with a guy named Billy, and every time someone says a billy club, he's like, oh, Spring Break 92. Dude,
not only am I in the club, I'm the president.
You know what's so funny about all these gangs of cops in these videos? So you'll see like these horrific videos of just gangs of cops fighting two college kids, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And the group is so funny. If you look at it, 'cause it's like 99% huge fat white dudes and then one like Mexican nurse who's like 5 feet tall, just like with a shield. What are you doing there?
Mama, she got drafted into the police because they're running out of cops.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
How did you pass physical training for this? How did you do that?
Dude, you should be in the mess hall right now. What's going on? What's going on, Maria? What's happening? She's like standing there, like rooting on the tops.
Oh, this is terrible.
Go, Henry, go.
She's got a billy club and she's also selling churros. Yeah.
In one hand, she's got like spiced mangoes.
I'm protecting and I'm serving churros and mangoes.
Churros and mangoes for Joe and Joe. That's hilarious. Dude,
the videos are so bad though because it's almost like 9 cops on like one skinny person. You know what I mean? Always 9 cops on one person. They're the word. I don't believe. Talking seriously, I don't think we need cops.
I was thinking about this. Everyone's making these.
They're a recent invention. They're a recent invention of society. Well, I think they're not necessary.
They were invented in London, I think, early 1830s or 29.
And in the United States around the same time, Pinkertons, you know what I mean?
Right.
And these motherfuckers,
Industrial Revolution happens, shit's growing, right?
Yeah. And it's all about protecting property of a bourgeois class that's emerged,
sure.
Right?
Basically, right. So Rockefeller would have been like fucking someone around because before they had watchmen and guards, right?
Yep.
But not a systematic force, right? You had the one guy who would die in the beginning of every raid, right?
Yeah.
Oops, and then just get killed, right? Poor guy. No memorial for the front guardsman. That guy's been dying with no love for generations. And then they were like, well, Irish people have no jobs. Okay, what are we going to do?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's make them feel okay about that. Give them one really shitty paying job, which is to beat off all their competition for jobs.
Right. I mean, dude, it's a nefarious thing that was created by the ruling class, Hundo P, right? But, you know, I love my Bengali traffic cops. I'm not going to lie. I love Hossein and Masood. They love me, and I love them.
I love my Trinidadian and Guyanese cops out there. You know, Persad, the Persads. You know, Raj Persad.
They're like trafficking with the soca music. You know what I'm saying? You know, I miss those guys. Like, you know, like I here's the thing.
Those guys are cops because they're waiting. They're on the wait list to be TSA agents too. You know what I'm saying? It's like that's the only reason.
Dude, how many TSA guys? If you're brown and you're applying for a TSA job, they probably put your whole body through the X-ray. You know
exactly. They give you cancer just to get the job.
If you want to work for us, you have to get melanoma. I'm sorry. Dude, it's so, I don't know. I'm not even going to say, I know we got to defund. I know that much for fucking sure. All right? Like, it's so funny. What's really hilarious is like, you saw the cops, first Black Lives Matter a couple of years ago, right? It's like an online game where they bought all this gold and leveled up, and they came back with like new armor.
Yeah, I know.
And those fucking shields. It's like,
I know,
bro,
dude.
who's
Seriously.
giving you all this money?
I know, dude. Seriously, they're on fucking like PlayStation Plus or some shit, and they bought all the
like
fucking
the
benefits.
Some package.
Yeah, they bought
And
the
now-
packages. But you know, we bought the packages. That's the fucking problem. We bought the packages for them. They're all fucking they're suited up like the fucking military, and they're really the worst people. To be a cop, do you know any cops?
I know my mom.
Yeah, that's it. Inspector
Well,
Kumkum and Inspector Nargis
I don't know.
on the case.
There's no due process with that cop though. You know, there's
The
no
judge, jury, and executioner. They are the states.
no habeas corpus, just habeas corpses.
Yeah.
Talk to me, bro. Talk to me. Jesus Christ.
Oh my god. Indian moms would be better cops though.
I would say so.
You
I would
know?
100%
Because
say
at least
so.
after they beat you, they feed you. You know?
They're always being like, "Hey, come home."
Yeah,
That's a
exactly.
good cop. Hey, go home. Go home. Hey, go home. That was the best time of a cop. That was the peak of cops. Someone who said, "Go home." Hey, kids, go home. Hey, go home.
100%.
That was the best. Here's the thing. I
100%.
do believe in a civic guy connected to a government that can help a community. I don't think if left to our own devices, we just do that in every community.
Well,
I
no,
don't think
my point is this, is if we lived in a better society, there's no such thing as a perfect society. It doesn't exist. If we lived in a better society, the concept of police don't need to exist. You know what I'm saying? It's like you have people who are just like pathologically fucked up. They're rapists, serial killers, stuff like that, and like they need to be dealt with, right?
Sure.
But the average cop should not exist. The beat cop should not.
Well, you know what? I just don't know. What would we all descend into chaos? I don't know. I just don't. Like,
It's like
Like-
a return to communities. That's the point, right? Here's the problem with the cops as I see it. Here's my honest to goodness belief about cops is that it would be one thing if police were people who lived in the communities that they're policing and they're part
Okay.
of those communities. But these police are not members of the communities that they're policing, right? In fact, they're nowhere near these communities. They look at these communities as jails or zoos.
okay,
They're there
sure.
to curb and police unruly, animalistic people. That's how they view the communities that they're policing.
What if we had a guy from the neighborhood who was paid by the government or some source, some, let's say, private organization, I don't know, that was hired to be a cop, hired to be someone of that neighborhood, but not just left to your own devices like some Jewish school bus in fucking Bushwick. You know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about just a guy there is a connection between government and humans or just the local police people where you are connected to it as a singular entity, not as a...
That's exactly it, right? It's a totally dehumanized institution in the sense that, like, it's not about a community, right? In fact, cops themselves view themselves as their own community, and that's fucked up. Because
Right.
you're taking people who just barely passed their GED, you know what I mean? They got no pussy in high school. They were unlikable, unpopular. And then what? You're going to have these people then control the society that they actually hate?
Dude, you know, that's so true. I just thought about this as well. You know who's got to be in a lot of danger, and I'm sorry for him, is Andy Samberg, you know, because he plays a cop on Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Some guy's going to forget, hey, pig! It was just a comedy. Blech, blood.
And then they'll do a song parody about it.
Andy, run! Run, Andy! Rashida Jones, get out of there!
Oh my god. It's just they're fucking too wild, man. They're too out of control. I don't know any cops now. I've met and like encountered in other weird social like environments cops. And they've been like, whatever, nice guy or whatever. You can always tell, like, this guy's got something missing up top. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly. He's got tics.
Anybody who normally stands like this,
Yeah.
fucking weird, dude. Nobody does that. Nobody puts their hands on their hips, bro.
Yeah, seriously. Posture is a good indicator of who's a cop. You know?
It's that chest out, dick in, chest out, you know?
Dick in, chest out. Dick so far in, it's their belly button. You know?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hey, put a
Hell yeah.
billy club on that. turn them on a little bit. How about that?
Tickle it a little.
How about that? Hey, how not scary is it if I'm like, I'm going to hit you with my billy club? Is it, what club can I join? I like Friends.
I like detectives. I think detectives, that's a cool thing, you know. You're solving crimes that have happened, you know. But it's
They
like
all
actually
die of lung cancer from all the cigar smoke.
I know. And broken hearts from all their divorces behind them, you know what I'm saying? Because they don't understand.
And all the black kids making fun of their tweed hat. You know? Hey, mister, you look stupid as hell.
Officer O'Malley died of a broken heart after patrolling in Harlem.
One mystery is left unsolved. Why are they so mean?
Yeah.
Why are they so mean?
Oh, man. They're
The
the
Indian
worst.
version of Sherlock Holmes would be called Sherlock Hutz, by the way.
Yeah.
Of course. Here's what's up?
Go ahead.
Here's a little cop story I got. This is like just a visual of how bad they are. I might have told the story to you before, but it's very apt right now, very pertinent. So this is back in the day when I was raving a lot, right? Wanted to sneak into raves. And one of the rave sneak-ins was in a Texas nowhere town, huge meadow that was just like caged up and
Was it like a rave cop? So he had like glow stick neck jewelry and shit. His badge was glow in the dark.
Would change colors with every hit. You know what I'm saying?
And was also a vibrator.
So here's the thing: it's like the handcuffs are just glow sticks that you can just take off and throw back. Hilarious. So we're sneaking in, right? And you have the right. I sneak in. At some point, the cops we come to this wide meadow between us, one cage link fence, a meadow, cage link fence, and then literally the stages, right?
It sounds like you were breaking into jail from what this rave sounds like.
You already know, bro. And so basically, we go to the first meadow. It breaks apart because the cop sees us, right? And then so we all spread out. And then I get to the second gate, climb the second gate, get off the second gate. I'm like jogging lightly to the crowd. Get inside the crowd. Not a sound, right? So then as I'm running, I look back. Bro, I'm telling you, the most obese cop in the history of copdom. This guy was like two Irish guys fused. You know what I'm saying? This guy was...
His name was O'Malley.
Yeah, O'Mallow Blaster. Literally.
O'McMalley.
Oh, McMalley, dude. All right. And McMallet. This guy was heavy. All right. This was motherfucking heavy bitch. Right. And I'm running to this sort of group crowd, and I'm like smug. You know, I'm like fucking fat cop.
Yeah.
Right. As I think that, you forget this is the institution, right? The cops. They teach the fat cops how to run too. Right. So
Yeah.
I'm running, bro. All 900 pounds of O'Malley just fucking tackle me down on the
Whoa.
ground, right? Then O'Malley, he's got me, right? His arm juice is just like, his fat is absorbing into my face, you know? His sweat has weight, you know what I'm saying? His sweat comes out gelatinous. So I'm like, right? And he just takes my head and bashes my head to the beat of the song. So he's like some rave. This is I guess he's a music fan too.
He was a rave cop.
He's a rave cop, right? And he's like, here comes Drop. And he starts like...
And here comes the hook into the paddy wagon.
So as I'm getting hit, he's calling over his other cops, all of the security guards and cops that kind of run the event. He's like, yo, I got a live one. Right? That's always their move. That's always their phrase. I got a live one.
Yeah, because you're like a fish, right?
I'm a fish, dude.
Not a person.
Maybe shouts for racial understanding. It could be he just knew I was Bengali.
Yeah.
So he's like, get over here. So they all just go around me. They're all looking at me like this kind of circle jerk, like they're going to come on my face.
Yeah.
And they're all like,
They did.
Get him. Fucking get him. And it was just the most hilarious.
Let's play soggy Bengali, guys. Huh? Uh-huh.
And let's play Sorry Bengali. Oh my God. And then I'm going to come on your butthole and you'll be cloggy Bengali. But they started just all kind of laughing at me, and he's kept hitting me in the body and throwing me up and down to the beat. And it was this crazy thing where I was like, I'm black.
Yeah.
To them, I'm just a black guy. You know what I'm saying? It's, you forget, they don't see race.
Tribe,
They can't see anything.
6'2", African American with relaxer in his hair. He seems pretty dangerous, guys. He seems pretty dangerous.
6'2". We punched him in the left eye. That might have done some damage. We're not exactly sure. Also hung as a mother. That's a code 12 inches.
Hilarious guy. Was on America's Got Talent. We know who he is. Go get him, guys.
You know who he is. Bring it bugs for tonight.
And then the cop who gets you is named Eugene.
Now we're going deep. Dude, so then they took me to this kind of jail that was in the scene. They couldn't find any drugs on me. Couldn't find anything on me.
Because they were all in you. They were all inside. Because the drugs were all in you.
Right. Listen, there was heroin that was providing me nutrients at that time. Right? So I was just a very sexy squirrel at that time, dude. Just fucking, right? They put me in this random cell, and then 2 seconds later, a nice cop, Officer Doherty or something, comes out and he's like,
"You used lube." Yeah.
He definitely used lube. He fucked me through the bars, And in fact, there was no need for lube because it was already left over from the last prisoner who fucked me. So that was these guys all conserved the lube between fucks. So he got me free, and it was like, just get out of here, just get the fuck out of here. And they didn't book me. They didn't put anything, anything I had to write down. This one guy, he was like, I don't see any drugs on you. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck yeah, and I just bounced, and then I snuck in again, and then it was fine afterwards. But that's my little fucking real ass cop story when I was like, fuck, Jesus Christ, this is fucking intense.
Wow. I've been arrested like 5 times.
Dude, listen, you look like you're in jail right now, dude. What the fucking look at you, unshaven, fucking the orange jumpsuit right off screen. You know what I'm saying? Get the fuck out of here, bro.
None of them are like fun, cool offenses, though. Right. It was like they caught me smoking weed on the street. They're like, all right, you're going to go into the fucking the tombs, as they call them, for 36 hours. Or one time I got arrested for a DUI, but they were so lazy and off of their game that by the time they breathalyzed me inside jail, which is the one that's official for the court documents, the alcohol was kind of out of my system, and I tested positive, so they had to let me go.
Love it.
Yeah.
Dude, they were probably also drunk. You know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers, right?
Yeah. I mean,
dude,
drunk on power.
Bro, if I talk to one person for 9 hours every day, I'd fucking drink, dude.
I know, seriously.
You know that's the scariest part of being a cop. Not the protesters. It's the small talk at a stakeout, dude. How the fuck do you keep a conversation going on?
You know I'm divorced, O'Malley. You know I'm fucking divorced.
Dude,
you
finished
last night, the night before.
On day 2.
I'm trying to heal over here.
The movie Training Day should have been Denzel being like, shut up. And then that's the end of the movie. Bro, you're a rookie. Shut up. Small talk is a bitch. Jesus Christ.
You ever get wet? Huh? Shut up. Just shut the fuck up.
That's all I got right now. Yeah. Like, eventually, right? You just go crazy. Like, so would you ever 69 a gopher? You know what I'm saying? Like, the conversations just get wild, bro. Listen, I already asked about your wife 9 times. Talk about gopher fucking now. Jesus.
Let's play Fuck, Marry, Kill. And they're playing with the people in the back of the squad car. Cops are so extra.
That convict, and that convict.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Oh, my God. All right, Fuck, Marry, Kill. Ted Bundy, Albert Fish, Narendra Modi.
Oh, okay. Fuck Mary. Ted Bundy's the hot one.
Yeah.
I'd probably have to fuck him. Albert Fish is old school. Have to marry him. Modi's just not that many redeeming qualities. He's got to. No, he's got to be killed. I'm refraining from saying it because I don't want the Desis in India to just fucking come out in droves and be like, that's our PM, fake Hindu, Saleh. Or whatever.
Or like Americans used to have talent.
Yeah.
Fucking annoying, dude. Oh my God. Dude, there was one hater on the YouTube comments who was like, I love those haters that are barely lucid. You know what I'm saying? Because they were like,
Because all of them. No
he
hater is
did.
lucid.
what?
No hater is lucid, though, right?
I know, right?
And all haters are cops.
Dude, I wouldn't be surprised if they just actually saw red. You know, there's like
Yeah.
actual, it was red. You know what I'm saying? This guy was just like, comedy you, not. Comedy you, not. Who is teaching you English? Your grandma?
They need to get into a battle with the uncles who were there to support. They're like, Osama, grunt, grunt, good, good.
Dude, they take a picture of themselves doing this. What is this, bro? Me and Bhagwan agree. Me and Bhagwan agree.
I'm making a point, huh? I'm making a point.
Hey, this hit was worse than China. You know what I'm saying?
I think we should be in a buddy cop movie.
Sure.
You know?
Sure.
We should be,
You know what I'm saying?
I'm obviously the veteran, grizzled detective. You're the guy who thinks he can do some good.
Dude, I'm the traffic cop who got roped in your crazy antics.
Yeah,
You
but
know
we're both in the Vice Squad, and you end up becoming a pimp. That's what it is.
So it's like the character from Will Ferrell, other guys, where he's like fucking every girl in the world. And Mark Wahlberg's like, the fuck is going on? Yeah, I could be that guy. I have to be like a cute little virgin in it. You're like the grizzled ex-pet.
Exactly. I
You've
fucked
seen
every
too
hooker
much.
on this block.
You know what I'm saying? I've seen men in there. You don't even talk in words anymore. You just talk in grizzled grunts. You know what I'm saying?
I've seen
It's all right there. But then at the last second, you save yourself. You save me, but you'd end up dying in the act of saving me.
It's got to happen, you know?
Sure. I mean,
happen.
buddy cop. Who would have thought that this is the most marketable genre of movie in the world? Hey guys, two cops being fun. Because there's other jobs out there, you know?
I know,
don't
buddy fireman.
You know?
Buddy marketing manager, nothing. No, buddy cop.
I don't see SVU but for plumbers. You know what I'm saying? I guess that's because there'd be too many stories to even film any. But you know what I'm saying? There's no cops and lawyers get all the fun TV shows. They're not traditionally fun jobs. I don't fucking get it, dude.
No, it's not a fun job, but they're trying to make it fun. Yeah, a real buddy cop movie would be them taking. No. I insist. You beat him first. No. You go ahead, bro. You go ahead. I beat the last one. No. You go ahead.
Yeah.
You shoot this unarmed man first. Go ahead. Just do it.
Hey, for your birthday, you just buy the guy like 20,000 rubber bullets. Oh my God, it's exactly what I wanted. Oh my God, you do care.
No, rubber bullets. He'd go home to us. I'd be, give me rubber bullets. Okay, my last partner gave me hollow points. Okay.
Every kill begins with K. You know what I'm saying?
I'm serious. Every person I grew up with people who ended up becoming cops, and they came in two categories. And actually, there's only the second category. There's very few. The first category were people who were unlikable, unfuckable, antisocial people who, when they saw people having fun, wanted to shit on the fun. They end up becoming cops. The other one was actually weirdly the opposite. They were super fun, super cool, and they were just too dumb to get their life together in other ways, so they ended up just becoming a cop. You know?
Sure.
And there you have good cop and bad cop in a nutshell.
Here's the thing. I think the good cops are the ones that don't have crew cuts. Crew cut is such a fucking, I'm a Nazi.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
exactly.
Like, there's no one with a crew cut who I'm like, I would leave my kid with you. You're a great guy. Crew cuts? The fuck? You know what it is? It's to make yourself more aerodynamic to kill people. Get the fuck out of here. Crew cuts? Get the fuck out.
Who the fuck marries cops? Who does that?
Dude.
Who marries a cop?
I don't know, dude. Fucking, I'm thinking about this, actually. I'm thinking about this.
Yeah. Who marries a cop? Like aside from being just fucking stupid, just dumb is the baseline attribute to somebody who marries a cop.
Right.
What are the other attributes? You never hear of like a lawyer who's like, then I met the detective and boy, was he humane, and nothing, no. And so I was working at NASA and I met Officer O'Malley.
About a husband. Boy, was he humane. Is that the best thing you can say about an Indian uncle?
Yeah, I was going to say that's an Indian thing. That's definitely an Indian thing.
All I'm going to say is that he's humane. Hey, how is Vijay? No war crimes. That's all I'm going to say. No war crimes. What the fuck? How disgusting is this last generation of men, bro?
Oh, my God. Who marries who wants to fuck a cop? It's disgusting. They're the worst people. I think cops are legit the worst people. I've never met a good cop. They're the most antisocial people, and they're all put in the most pro-social position, which is they're supposed to guard us. They're supposed to protect us, serve us.
Have you seen those videos too of like those cops playing basketball with kids? Everyone's like, "Oh, what a nice moment, dude! Look at the background of the kids, but everyone's like." It looks like those monkey
glassy eyed.
Those monkey toys with the symbols, like it's terrifying. Nobody.
Yeah, officer, let's do another take of the video.
Yeah.
Way up.
Cops are great. I love cops. Cops are fun. Don't kill my mom. Jesus Christ. The cops all doing like cops cross threes. Everyone's just like, yeah, it's hilarious and insane, dude. You're right. The cops are in general a fucking intense ass organization, but there's so many Bengali cops that I just can't just write them off. Be it.
Well, you know what? Here's the problem: is they're actually a disgrace to their family in some ways, because like you couldn't do any of these other money game positions. So it's like, what do? You take the one job where it's like, yeah, you don't have any money, but you have authority. It's power.
And New York Bengali cops are the ones who couldn't even cut it out at the food cart. You know what I'm saying? Like they couldn't sell bananas. Yeah. And they're like, all right, why don't you go terrorize mass people?
Stop physically abusing our customers, dude. Stop it. What are you doing?
Dude, he starts whooping people with grapes and shit.
With bananas?
He's crazy, dude. He's crazy.
Stop yelling at our customers.
Dude, it's a fruit cart, all right? Not Iraq, bro.
Fruit cart, good vibes around here, man. It's fruit, right? Not fucking Abu Ghraib,
dude.
Right?
He's just angry because he thinks fruit means gay still. So he's like, I don't sell a fruit cart. I'm gonna have a straight cart.
Anyone who eats fruit, they're on my list. Cops in India, have you ever seen them?
You didn't even mention cops in India. If y'all thought, if there's a movie trailer, if you thought American Cops was dumb, this summer, come into theaters near you.
I mean, that's the thing I like about Indian cops, though, is they're just kind of lazy and dumb, and they're just like, I couldn't get any real job,
You know what's so funny, too?
They gave me a lathi, they gave me uniform, bus, I have job.
Hey, don't tell me to do stuff. Who rape who, I don't know. Okay?
All they do is walk around with their hands behind their backs. It's like, I'm like, dude, that's other people are supposed to have their hands behind their backs.
You know what's also funny is like when they do get kind of intense, I like the integrity of not even waiting to get provoked. They just start with waterboarding and then go from there.
Yeah.
They're interrogating you. There's no like, hey, beta, tell me. They're like, ah! Like they just start with the like, hit you in the balls with the taser. They don't mince words. So
every time there's a terror attack in India, they just run. It's the thing. Like, I'm not getting paid enough for this shit.
Bro, it's illegal for you to be a cop and not have the biggest ass biryani belly in the world, bro. Like, God. Dude, like you look. Like you could mess with a cop in India because they're all their tools are so hidden underneath rolls of fat. They couldn't even reach their taser if they tried, bro. They're fucking
so
fat.
Out of shape. They're
so hilarious.
The only requirement for being a cop in India is you have to have a mustache that's over 9 inches.
Yeah. That's the original Billy Club. It's just a long black mustache, dude. Like they're all Dolly fans.
Yeah.
It's so funny too. Is like they're first. Okay, this is why I like Indian cops more than American cops, right? Because Indian cops, their first instinct is Indian dad, right? Yeah. Their first instinct is like hit you in the head. Hey,
yeah, exactly.
Who does? American cops don't do that.
It doesn't matter what they're doing, jaywalking or murder. Just hey, what are you doing? Hey.
That's so true. That's so true. Like stealing one haichu or matricide. Same thing.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, and you know idiot.
Hey, get out. Hey. Sale, kutte. That's the only thing they charge Indians in with. You have 2 counts of sale, 3 counts of kutte.
3 counts of kutte, and 1 count of haramzade. I think it's going to be the death penalty.
3 counts, kutte. 1 count, bad boy. Hey, 3 counts, kutte. 1 count, bad grades. 1 count, bad grades. And you're like, no, drop the charge, please. And
the judge is your mom.
I sentence you to study session.
To chanta.
Right. The gavel wouldn't be used on a thing. They'd just be thrown at the fucking
Yeah,
defendant.
exactly. And it's a chappal too. It's a batta slipper.
Chappal's the gavel. Well, those Indian sandals are so fucking heavy with leather, it would actually work. You know what I'm saying?
You've been
One
dismissed.
bata dish. They use one bata for 9 different courthouses. It's that big. A dish. Indian cops are hilarious, bro. Also, I love how Indian cops will they'll have the belt and they'll start nudging it. I'm like, bro, you're fat as fuck.
Yeah.
This belt is not loose, bro. Very snug. Don't be fucking. They're always moving with their belt like there's any sort of give. What are you talking about, bro? Dude, I love Indian cops. They're so dumb. They're dumb in a very not nefarious way, usually.
Exactly. They're kind of charming in that way, because they're not really. All the real violence that happens on a civic level in India is just people on people. You know what I'm saying? It's not the cops that are really coming around, and probably, yes, in some instances. Actually, I'm sure that's not true. They are. But generally speaking, a cop in India, nothing more harmless than that. Nothing more harmless than an Indian cop.
You know what's more harmful is the receptionist of the cops. All right, that old lady, that bitch will kill you, dude.
Have you ever heard of that Indian buddy cop movie, Non-Lethal Weapon?
Featuring Danny Gulab Jamun, Non-Lethal Weapon, and the sequel, Lethal Grades.
Yeah.
There's a whole different value system there. You know what I'm saying?
Whole different.
It is so funny. It is so funny because those guys are lazy, dumb, fat. They all
actually, maybe they are like American cops. Actually,
now that I mention it, they just lack the shields.
Yeah, they're just poorly equipped. That's actually all it is.
And the worst equipment they have is their shitty off-brown dress, olive green bullshit. Who? Was it Modi? Was it Narendra? Who the fuck was it? Was it fucking Nehru that said, hey, everyone wear poop green?
Poop green. Baby diarrhea green.
Baby diarrhea has dysentery green.
Baby poop green.
Baby poop green, dude.
Listen, honey, every day I have to put on the baby poop. Okay? Go out there and risk my life. That's him seducing somebody. Like dress poops.
Nobody loves a man in uniform in India, all right? It's disgusting.
Yeah, it means you're low caste.
Oh my God. Cops, fucking Indian cops are so funny. I cannot believe we almost did a whole episode. We almost didn't talk about fucking Indian cops.
I know.
Jesus Christ.
I know. We had to bring that back.
During COVID, they're just beating people, spraying them with COVID. Hey, wait. So funny. So funny.
Oh my God.
But I need stamps. Bitch. So funny, dude. Indian cops.
I feel like Indian cop weapon should just be a chappal, though. You know what I mean? Not a billy club, not a gun, just a chappal. Sandal.
I want to meet the Nepalese cop force. It's just goats. You know what I'm saying? Mountain goats everywhere.
With Gorkha knives.
And Gorkha knives, dude. Any last words before I...
Jesus, you sound like a cop. Oh my gosh. Any last words? Don't fuck a cop. Don't be a cop. Stay away from cops.
Fuck a nurse.
Yeah. Go be a firefighter or something. If you want to be, in public service and all that, be a firefighter.
Nobody hates firefighters.
Yeah. No one hates a fireman.
Everyone loves a fireman.
Everyone loves a fireman. You know what I'm saying?
You know what it is? Okay, here's what it is. You know those white dudes who are douchey but nice guys? They all become firemen.
Exactly.
You know those white dude chatty types, but they've been raised right. Their mom was full of love.
Yeah.
If you're a white guy and your mom loved you, you have 2 jobs.
Yeah.
Firefighter, and that's the fuck is it. That's it. Only what good white people in the workforce are firefighters.
It's true. It's true. And that's the lesson. That's the lesson.
That's the lesson, dude.
This has been Mango Bay. Don't be a cop. Don't fuck a cop. Stay away from cops. Be a fireman. Okay?
Yeah. If you do just fuck him with his own billy club and make that a dildo. And then you know what? Requiem for a Dream It. Put another cop on the other end of that dildo.
Exactly. Be efficient.
Double butt dildo thing with the billy club.
Make them go ass to ass.
You said billy club once. I'm like, let's do 20 jokes about billy club. Let's go.
They don't call it the billy club for nothing. He's named after one black cop with a huge dick.
It's like there's always one joke that we just get fixated on and just kind of like, this feels fun. Let's just talk about this for the next hour.
Yeah.
Billy Club. Oh my God.
This has been Mango Bay. Like, share, subscribe. Follow us on iTunes, Spotify, YouTube, Instagram. I'm Pranahaha. Follow me there. Follow my boy Usama Stands Up. Thank you.
Come again.
Your mango bay.
Whoa.
Hit on what?
You want extra content? You want more?
You fucking greedy.
You greedy little bitch.
Greedy.
Wait, you just want to hang out and just
Greedy.
squeeze all our tits,
You're
huh?
trying to eat all the meat on the
Oh,
table.
dude, time to pay up.
Yeah, you gotta pay up.
Patreon.
Patreon.
Go
you
to
know
our
what's that?
Patreon. We got bonus content. We
lot
got bonus
more-
interviews.
lot more fire
we got
from
more
this
jungly.
episode.
We got more vibes.
Revelations.
All right? We're
Okay.
naked in them sometimes.
It's all there.
Mango bang, mango bang, mango pop pop. Mango, 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 mango.
Bay.